I just got an order from Botanical Interests. This is the first time that I've ordered from them, and so I thought you might want a seed haul. I always find these pretty fun. I have an extensive seed collection, and so I don't need a whole lot to supplement each year because I save my seeds. Also, I don't use every seed that I buy every year. So these seeds were recommended to me from those who live in higher elevations like I do. I live in the high desert of Colorado, above 6,500 square feet. No, not square feet. 6,500 feet in elevation. If I can get the box open, let me show you what I got. Anyways, so I love to watch More Than Farmers, and one of their favorite pepper varieties is the Jimmy Nardello. And so I thought I would give it a try because we grow so many peppers. We eat a lot of peppers throughout the year, and so I thought it would be a good one to try. It's supposed to be sweet with a rich flavor. It makes really good paprika, and it's great for salsa and frying. I think it has just a little bit of spice, but maybe not too much. I love to grow flowers in my garden because it brings in pollinators. And the flowers, it's kind of sad because a sacrifice kind of crop, but not the bees. The insects that I don't want on my produce, they are attracted to the flowers more than the produce because the flowers are sweeter or something. I think that's what I heard one time. So this is the key lime pie mix of zinnias. I love zinnias because I can just put them in the ground and they grow and they do great. And you can cut them and they come back. It's not just a one and done flower. And I love to have flowers in my house. Another one I got is I am all out of sugar pie pumpkin seeds, so I bought another pack of those. I love growing these. They grow a medium size pumpkin, not huge, but they store great, and I love to roast them and freeze the pumpkin and use them in things. It's really the only winter squash that I personally like. Others in my family like other ones, but I don't, and so I tend to use those more. I am trying a new variety of onions this year. It is the yellow sweet Spanish. Utah has a pretty similar climate to ours. The season starts late, ends early. So I'm going to start these probably mid-January in my basement under my grow lights. They're supposed to store really well. It says it grows best in states north of the 37th parallel. I'm not sure what parallel, but we are in Colorado. We're right at the middle of the United States, so I'm not sure how close we are to that. So that might be an issue, but we'll see. I have not had great success with onions, so I'm hoping to nail that down this year. Poblanos. Love poblanos. Love roasting them. They freeze well. They're just great. They're great. I think they're a little bit spicy, but not too much. So I start these about 8 to 10 weeks before Mother's Day. That's when we typically plant outside, is right around Mother's Day. So 2 months before that. So I got some more Scarlet Nante carrot seeds. I wanted to get the pelleted ones, but I think I forgot to select that. Or maybe Botanical Interest doesn't have. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so just carrot seeds. I got 3 different kinds of basil. Last year was a tough year in our garden. I could not get herbs to grow. Like anything leafy, it just was eaten by grasshoppers. So I got basil because we didn't get any last year. And so I'm trying the Tulsi basil and then the Italian Genovese. We've had great success with this one. It grows big. I've always just planted the seeds directly, but I may try starting my basil inside. And there may be bugs in my soil, or maybe the birds are picking off my seeds. I am not sure what's going on. I did get some insect netting that I'm going to try. After I direct seed, I'm going to lay the insect netting over it until the plants get established and see if that helps. So I'm not sure. But I also got lemon. There you go. lemon basil, which we've grown before, and it is phenomenal. It smells so good. We've also done the lime basil, and that's really good as well. I just love different basil. So I was watching, and I should have looked up her channel. I'm not sure what her channel is, but I was watching a YouTuber, and she went over her 10 best varieties that she has had great success with. And this was one of them, the Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. And I have yet to successfully grow a melon in my garden, so I'm hoping that these does well. And I'm going to try and grow it up one of my arch trellises. So another one that she recommended was the Bell Star broccoli. A couple of years ago, I had good success with broccoli, but I haven't over the last few years. So this is another one I'm excited to try. And then I got some dahlia seeds. I love growing dahlias. I love growing them from seed because every plant is different. The way that you get the same plant is by digging up the tubers and then planting the tubers again. But if you save seed from dahlias and plant the seed, everyone is going to be different. So you might discover a brand new variety that you love. So I love growing dahlias, and I was out of dahlia seeds this year. I have good success with pickling cucumbers. I have a good variety that grows well in my garden, but slicing cucumbers, we have not been able to. They grow in they look like a lime. It's the weirdest thing. And so I'm trying a new variety. This is the Space Master 80. So we'll see. I'll update you if they grow like little limes or if they look like cucumbers. This one says it's great for slicing, and if you let it get a little bigger, it's great for pickling. So maybe I might like this one. That's a great dual purpose one. We were out of San Marzano seeds. I love the San Marzano. It's an indeterminate, so it keeps growing throughout the year. So instead of getting a huge harvest of tomatoes all at once, which is very overwhelming to me, we get a little bit, not a little bit, but we get quite a bit in chunks. And so I'm able to preserve those and work through those before I feel like, without feeling like I'm letting all my fresh garden produce go bad. Just sitting on my counter because it all came in at once and I'm too overwhelmed to deal with it. Also, tip, did you know that you can freeze tomatoes? Just plop them in don't just plop them in the freezer. I did that before, and we were finding tomatoes at the bottom of our freezer for the next year. So put them in Walmart bags, like grocery bags, and just put them in if you're not ready to deal with them. Put them in when they're ripe. Don't put in underripe ones because they will not ripen after you put them in the freezer. But then you can take them out, you can thaw them, you can turn them into sauce. They don't work as well with salsa, or chunky things. I guess I have used them for salsa, just a pureed salsa. So that's a tip for you. If you have more tomatoes than you know what to do with, just pop them in the freezer. Anyways, so another herb I want to try. I want to start incorporating more herbs into my cooking. So I got mint seeds, and I'm going to plant it in one of the pots flanking my garden gate. So do not put mint in the ground unless you want your entire garden to be mint and only mint, because it will take over everything. Yeah. I'm going to plant it in one of my pots. I have chives in both pots, and I'm just ready for something different, and I don't need that much chives. Okay, I love romaine lettuce. I love a good Caesar salad. That is probably my favorite way to eat salad, lettuce. Anyways, so I got this one. This one was recommended by that same girl I watched on YouTube. This is the Paris Island Cos lettuce, the romaine. And she just said it was really good. It grew really well. It was resistant to bolting. So yeah, I'm excited to try that one. And then this one's kind of loud. I got some corn seeds. I meant to get a not hybrid kind so we could save seeds, but I obviously didn't. It says hybrid right on the package. But anyways, so I love growing our own corn. With how big our family is, we can't grow enough to really preserve it, but we enjoy eating fresh corn from the garden throughout the summer. So I was out of corn seed, and so I got some more. But anyways, and then they sent me a thank you seed, which is lettuce seedlings. So I'm going to sprinkle these in our lettuce patch. That's everything I ordered from Botanical Interests. I'm excited to try these this year. Again, this is the first time that I've ordered from them and had a good experience. And so thanks for hanging out with me today. Yeah, need some ideas for what to do or what you guys want to watch on YouTube, or what I need some ideas of what videos you want me to make. And so please, in the comments, please let me know what kind of things you want to see, what kind of videos you are interested in, what kind of questions you have, how can I help you? And so we'll see you later. Bye.